Hello everyone. Today I'm here to give you an honest update on Sri Lanka. And you know that Sri Lanka is an independent country since 1948. But my take is not going to be on whatever you have read through social media posts, through anything like um, YouTube videos or newspapers or anything that you might have seen or even might have heard from your friends. But it's just rather what I feel about my own country. So, what do I feel right now? Well, first of all, Sri Lanka has its own natural resources, like it's surrounded by an ocean. But you have also got to understand that as much as it has its natural resources and its own things that are going on in the island, a lot of that has been exploited by a lot of people that have ruled. So even before 1948, the British ruled Sri Lanka, and there were many exploitations that were going on, both politically and in terms of economical means too. But after 1948, once the rule, I mean the politicians became the Sri Lankan politicians started to rule this country. Unfortunately, there have been some situations that we are not really proud of saying even. So, so what's my take on it? Well, right now, I'm a person who is just a university student, but I feel myself very difficult to find a job. Now you know that prices of like essential items like petrol or diesel or coconut and dal and milk powder and so on and on. You can keep on going on through a list. Even though those prices have increased, the problem is that there is separation in uh, the amount that the rich people can sustain and the poor people can also sustain, because the gap between the rich and poor is increasing. Rich people are becoming more richer and poor people are becoming more poor. So you might even have heard of two people dying in this week in Sri Lanka. Actually, yes, the situation is indeed in uh, so much at stake that people are really suffering uh, to do even the daily necessary to fulfill their daily necessary things. So, so what can we do as citizens? Well, there is not much we can do right now. Maybe we can create awareness. Maybe we can invite foreign countries to spend, to invest on this country. But I guess that we are really late for that even now. So the purpose of this video is just to create an attention amongst you, as well as uh, to put myself out here so that I can, become comfortable in explaining these things. And this is my first video, by the way. And moreover, if I want to explain the situation more, think about like this: like you have to go to a shop, and if you are going to buy your daily necessity of things such as maybe bread, maybe rice, and maybe curries or whatever that you want to buy, even clothes, um, you can't buy as much as you used to buy once upon a time, because uh, the prices have increased so much so that you're only able to buy maybe around 60% of what you bought before. So there is an increase in the amount of dollar that that is being bought by Sri Lankan citizens, because it's around 275 as per commercial bank exchange rates, as I saw last time. So the prices is really increasing. It has really gone up. So since everything in this island is dependent upon how people spend on this money, I mean, particularly the dollar, things are really in state. Um, so what do my friends think? Well, they are really thinking about leaving this country because they can't take it anymore. In fact, a lot of my friends, they have already left my country, especially to Middle East and other nations of wealth, whatnot. Um, so what I want to say is that indeed the situation is really hard, that even foreigners find it very difficult to even be for next, like maybe 1 or 2 months, because even they have problems financially. So everything that we are talking about right now is basically based on whatever the financial things that they are dealing with in this country. Um, so I guess that it's kind of like a roller coaster, or it's kind of like a snowballing effect that never is going to come back to its original position. So that's the biggest thing that even everyone is afraid of. Like, when is this going to come back to normal level? Even there is chance that maybe even dollars can go up to 1,000 rupees. Who knows? So that's really a situation that no one likes to go through in this country, and still people are really finding it not just difficult, or not just uh, uh, something that they haven't faced this before, but this is something that they can't return from. That, so that is the most frightening thing about this crisis. With that being said, this is just my understanding of what's going on in this country. There is so much so that has been going on in this country. So yes, with that being said, I'm going to conclude this video. Maybe in the next video, we can continue speaking more. Thank you.